I just woke up. Okay. Hold on. What? I just woke up. What's going on, everybody? It's favorite dating coach, Elliot Scott. And as you... Come on, Aubrey. Get out of here. Damn cousin. And as you can see by the title below, we're going to talk about this quote by Steve Harvey that was sent to me from a subscriber saying, I don't fucking remember what it exactly says. Something along the lines of, if he ain't changing, you ain't the one. Okay? Now, if you haven't yet, please subscribe. I love you forever. The red button's just down there. But I'm not going to like you as much as the other girls who click the bell notification, okay? Whether you care about me liking you or not, just do it, please. It'll make my day. And I'm having a little rough of a day already, and I already just woke up. So, jumping into this, I'm going to go off the assumption. I could be totally wrong, but I still think this will apply, or probably apply better anyway, if she sent me this because she's trying to get validation from the fact that, okay, you know what? This guy isn't changing when I want him to change, because he's probably some red flag of his or something he needs to change, and he's not doing it. Does he like me? What's going on? And the thing with that is it depends on a lot of factors, okay? Such as the thing you're asking to be changed, how big of a change it is, how long it's been with him, if it's before or after you, and things like that. Because, short story here, I remember I dated this girl back in my early 20s. Wow, I can say that, back in my 20s. Holy shit. I dated this girl back in my early 20s, right after college, and I used to smoke, right? It fit my hipster vibe back in the day. I used to have the long hair. I used to have the beanie. That's before I looked like a scrub in all my older videos with all... No. I mean, it wasn't that long. It was like Shaggy. I used to just pull it back and have a beanie on. And I used to wear the coats and the scarves and just, smoke my cigarettes while reading Albert Camus, fucking Heidegger, Nietzsche, the ancient philosophers and all that kind of stuff, because I was in college and I had a degree in English and all my friends were philosophers or going for their philosophy degrees. And we'll just sit around and play chess and smoke cigarettes all the time, right? And we just didn't give a shit, all about the nihilism. And I ended up dating this girl later on when I started working at a restaurant, and her bitch ass was like, hey, you need to stop smoking. And I'm like, no, Now, of course, that was the wrong way to go about it, because right there, you're already clashing. That's bad communication on both of our parts. Shouldn't have done it like that. We should have, talked about it. But I felt attacked by how she came about it to me. And she's like, you need to stop. And I told her that's not fair to me, because I was like, you knew what you were getting into. Like, we just started dating, and I'm telling you, with a weekend, she's like, you need to stop smoking. I'm like, no, I've been doing this shit for 6 years. Now, I don't smoke anymore. I haven't smoked in years. But, bad for you. I'm a hypochondriac. Why would I smoke? But she was trying to get me to stop doing it. Okay? But, before... And I was doing this before we were even dating, and it really pissed me off. So I don't know if you're trying to do something like that for him, if it's something he was doing prior to dating you. If that's the case, he needs them. I mean, again, depends on what you're asking. If he really cares and he wants to do it for you to make you happy, then yes. But I think the problem with a lot of guys and why they don't change is not only it's a mixture of several things. It's like a concoction. Not only is change hard, but what is this change going to benefit? Now, here's the important part of this. I'm 4 minutes in. Here's the important part of it. It's not that or I guess it is that he doesn't care for you, but what is this change going to benefit? Meaning, basically what Steve Harvey said. Is it a change worth making because he sees you as an asset or a benefit or a royalty to your life? Is it important to make you happy? If it is, depending on what it is, of course, he will change it, or he will try to change it. If it's something stupid like you saying, oh, you need to text me more, or I wish you didn't go out. No, I wish you didn't go out as much. Then, not that that's stupid, because I can totally understand, but what I'm trying to say with that thing is, there's many reasons why you might be asking those type of things, those requests from him. It could be validation, for example, insecurities. You don't like the fact that he's always going out or he's not texting you as much. Well, maybe that, again, this is a much deeper thing. Maybe that's just not his attachment style, right? Or type. Maybe he's just an avoidant type. Maybe he just doesn't, he's not a texter. I'm not much of a texter, you know. Maybe he's someone who doesn't want to hear from you every day. Or maybe you don't like him going out all the time because you have trust issues and some guy hurt you in the past. I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm just using examples, ladies. Chill. You know, or the fact that you're afraid you're going to lose him to somebody else, or maybe he did cheat on you before and you're afraid of him always going out and, you know, he might do it again. I can totally understand that, okay? But it depends on what you're asking of the guy and if you're worthy of the change. Now, I know in the comment section, right when I say that, all you are probably going a lesbian, because I swear to God, I turn more women lesbian with my channel than, I don't know, fucking lesbian liberal rallies. I don't know. But again, I'm not trying to blame women. I'm not trying to blame men. I'm not trying to make men sound like pieces of shit. I'm not saying you have to change for a guy, you know, and I'm not saying the guy has to change for you. But, you know, if you want the change in the guy, you have to know what you're asking. And he has to understand if you're worth it. Now, of course, women are going to say, well, my worth isn't found in no man. No shit, it's not. But a lot of you, again, I don't know why women get on me about this. I don't know why women get on about guys or get on guys about this. Just drop the guy. Just drop him. If you don't like it, just drop him. If you don't like putting up with his bullshit, then just drop him. If he doesn't change and you're not accepting, and you're like, well, what the hell? Then just drop him. Women are so hesitant on dropping men. He's just a fucking guy. Just drop his ass, okay? But getting away from lesbians and dropping fucking men like flies. I do believe what Steve Harvey says. If you are the one, he will change. But of course, that's very debatable in the fact that there's so many variables to decipher what is what, right? If you are the one, or if it's just something worthy of change or not, or if does he feel like he needs to change, or are you going about it the right direction? I'm saying things, man. I swear to God. Or things like that. So with that being said, ladies, I love you. Take care and peace.